What's good, y'all, man? It's your boy A1 from Stars Game. We out here making Madden moves. Man, today I'm going to break down my 4-3 defensive scheme, different types of formations, how to set up, what to run. So off top, we're going to have a number of things that we want to do. For one, you want to come out in base cover 4. That should be your base like that you always come out in. Once you come out in your base cover 4, then it's just like, hold on, let me reset that. Whenever you have like single sets or even sets like this, you see on the offensive end, it's like single back. It's just an even set. This is how you adjust to it. You want to make sure that you go fire zone. That means that it's going to be a cover 2. The reason you do that because it splits the field out into even. Basically, it's evenly splitting out, so you can play run either left or right, and it's even, like it's even. You know what I mean? Like we got the same numbers on each side. They have the same numbers. All we gotta do is make sure that we cross face and make the football play. So this is how I would line up to like a single back set. If I'm running like a 4-3 defense, if they come out like something like just solid like this, just like really like basic, and even the receivers are spread out. This is like still how you will line up to it. Another thing that you can do also is when like let's just say they motion. I'll show you guys some other sets. We're just calling it run plays right now. If they come out and like, so if they come out, let's just say like that's how you line up to that. But if they come out, let's just say a single back set when it's like guys are, I don't know how to explain it. Basically, just not in like an even. They're not even. So let's come out in this single back wing slot. Something you see a lot inside Madden. And let's just run. Let's run inside split zone. Okay, so how you align to this? Yeah, we're in base cover 4. But again, I'm coming out and fire. Not fire, my bad. Yeah, fire, my bad. I'm coming out and fire. I'm also shifting them over to the defensive side of the ball. I'm doing man align for one off top. The reason I'm doing man align, and the reason man align is important, is because it puts players in certain positions. For example, us doing man align allows us to have 2 linebackers inside the box versus having a safety out there or a linebacker outside the box. Now we can have the cornerback play the true slot, and we have our 2 mics play inside. This allows us to slant to the right side of the field because we have numbers to the left side of the field, and we could play up right here. It's pretty unique. Right now we got 3-for-1 over here with Sherman, Ward, and Witherspoon, and we got Warren over here. He's playing to these tight ends. So let's check it out. It's a good stop. I'm gonna continue to show you guys how to line up against certain formations. Okay, so for example, let's just say if we got trips from running like a 4-3 defense, and I only recommend doing like 4-3 over and under. Mainly over because of the fact they have a cloud defense. This is a New England Patriots set because they have a cloud defense. If they didn't have a cloud defense, I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, so if our opponent comes out and let's just say 3-by-1 trips, there's a certain way you need to adjust to it. For one, this is how you want to adjust to it. Not cover 4. You want to go cloud. The reason you want to go cloud is because now you have 3 guys deep. I got 1 guy in the middle, 1 guy in the deep third, 1 guy in the line of scrimmage playing 2-to-1, which is inside the 30 right here to the outside to number 11. I have him playing inside, and this is a smooth setup. The running back goes right, then I'm just tightening the coverage out. I'm trapping, I'm running track coverage, I'm putting up any type of blocks. If the running back goes left, then he's going to be hit with the hard flat. We're going to hope our D-line gets there. Make sure when you're rushing forward, your D-line is vicious and they get after the quarterback. You can hit this type of defensive formation in either salary cap, mud, or in regs. You see how we trailed that slot right there? Like, okay, he went out, but then we played inside. That's the way we line up to that. You just line up to a base. You don't need to man align it. Everybody's in a pretty smooth alignment right here. And this is how you just line up to it. You can even bluff up too a little bit too if you want to fake around. You know the drag's coming, and the running back's doing this thing. I'm just gonna show you guys a couple more sets. You know the running back's coming underneath, that's fine, and you have the drag coming underneath, that's fine. All you want to do is tighten your coverage. And sometimes it's even good to do this. I'll show you guys a trick in my book. Yeah, the zone sometimes is good to run, but this is good to run right here too. Now right here, he's playing outside leverage. We have our guys playing outside on the coverage. This is just a cover flip so you guys can see. And me, with Greenshaw, I'm taking anything to the left that gets outside of here. I'm hoping my pass rush gets there, and I'm taking anything underneath that gets past this inside backer right here. And that's how you would kind of run against trips. Make sure you guys screenshot that and watch it over again so you guys have a clear idea. I don't want you guys, I'm not going to go over every single time because I'm trying to put a lot of things out in this 4-3 so you guys can check it out. But please, please, please screenshot the zones and stuff like that and pay attention to it while you're in practice mode so you know how to adjust. 2x2 is the same thing. Whenever you have even sets, you guys, make sure that you're coming out in like a cover 2 defense. Any type of spread flex, anything like that. This is what it is. This is what it is right here. I would sometimes even put him right here. And you just line up. I'm hoping my blitz gets there. We didn't make the play right there, but you see the coverage on that. Another adjustment that you can do to this is this right here. And then you bring him inside. Now you're playing like, okay, I'm on the running back. I'm dropping off the running back. Because right now these guys are manned up. Just simple stuff like that. Even putting corners in at running back, at linebackers, like to like, or you can do this too. If you have Alexander, he's a good, what's it called? It's just like this, y'all. You're just dropping off the back. And there's really nothing you could do. I recommend sometimes using a linebacker. The safety sometimes as a blocker. Set up quick like this. If you got 2x2. Yes, middle field is open. But you have that inside look and they shouldn't really get there. As long as the blitz is coming. So that's kind of the way that you want to run that. If you see how the blitz gets there in time and like he has to get rid of the ball quick, he has to make a quick decision because the blitz is coming. That's some of the benefits of like the 4-3. So I show you guys trips. I show you guys 2x2. I'm gonna show you guys what happens when you have like let's say for example like 21 personnel. Okay. So they come out 21 personnel. I showed you guys single back, like 11 personnel. A little offset like 11 personnel set. I show you trips 2x2s. Those are some of the main formations you're gonna see. So let's go with the last one. Also, I would treat I formation 21 personnel the same way as you could treat 22 personnel. This is 22 personnel right here. Wing. When you have 2 tight ends, 2 fullbacks, that's 22. 2 fullbacks, 2 running backs, 2 tight ends, 1 receiver is out there. 21 will be something like slot flex right here. 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end. 21, 2 running backs, 1 tight end. Score 95 Mike. This is how I'll line up to this one. I actually run a little bit differently because we have 2 receivers to the outside. Something I would just do honestly is run cover 3. I'm gonna cheat the deep third guy right here because of the fact that these are my only 2 threats, 2 speeds, and he has to get up on them for coverage wise. And then I'm not necessarily worried about this tight end because we got speed right here. It's gonna get after it, and he can come down right here. It's pretty like smooth for the most part. There's not really much they can do. I'll leave the line to save. Let me show you guys a better like run stuff, how to treat it. Also, make sure that when you guys are going against these types of offense, you guys hit man line. I didn't show that in the first one, but hit the man line. You see how the man line? There you go. Look at that. 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 The man line brings people down. So now it's like, okay, I got Ward in the box. I got these guys in the box coming down. I got safety corner over here on corner. So it's like guys are lined up properly, and we can actually run our stuff. We can also slant too as well. So let's just run it and see what happens. Look how the man line, the run fits in man line. a little bit better. Let's try one more time. Pinch in the line and cover 3. Again, you want to line up in this in some type of cover 3. Y, RB, man line. Please make sure you're screenshotting this and saving this and looking at it over and over again so you have a good idea of how to run the defense. We're slanting to the right side. We're not going to assume the ball is going left, but we have bodies to the left side of the field, so we're going to slant right. And we're going to control backside. You see that? When you're run fitting in man line, well, I know I said one last time, but it's one last time. When you're man lining like that, you bring your guys to the line of scrimmage. Make sure you slant away from your bodies. Your bodies are right now to the man side where there's 2 receivers over here, and where it looks like it's man. Slant to the right side of the field just because of the fact that you got bodies to the left, and everything's kind of locked up. That right there is an example. I already broke down some 4-3 catch defenses and blitzes out of the New England Patriots. So this is some of my adjustments in 4-3. You might need to go back. I know I went kind of fast. Go back and take a look at it. Share, subscribe. That's all I ask. Comment, critique. We're always looking for growth. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Boy, one is out.